This is 2008, Core 4. Question 1, trapezium rule. Completing the table in A and the trapezium rule in B. So given the expression and substituting, completes the table in A, and applying the trapezium rule with the values in the table gives 4.922. So the values for the table and the trapezium rule. Question 2, integration by parts for A and B. So for part A, using u equals x and applying the parts gives the general solution. For part B, using u equals x squared and applying the parts, we see that the right hand side is the integral from A. So using the result from A simplifies to the general solution. So the parts in A and the general solution. And the parts in B and the general solution. And using desolve to give a constant. Question 3, rate of change question. After t seconds, the radius is x and the length 5x. We're given dA dt, where A is the cross-sectional area. To find dx dt when the radius is 2 in A, and dv dt when the radius when x equals 2 in B. So for part A, the cross-sectional area will be pi x squared, given that dx dt will be this expression. Evaluating dx dA and using the given value of dA dt and applying to the expression and substituting a radius of 2, where x will be 2, and applying gives the value for dx dt. So for part B, dv dt, given the volume will be 5 pi x cubed, gives dv dx, and as dv dt can be expressed by this definition, applying using a value of dx dt from A and using x equals 2 gives a value for dv dt. Question 4, curve sketching. To show y minus 2x equals 0 at P and Q in A, and to find the coordinates of P and Q. So applying implicit differentiation to the curve gives an expression for dy dx, and we're given that the gradient is 8/3 at P and Q. So solving for 8/3 simplifies to the proof required. So considering the coordinates, Considering substitution, substituting y equals 2x into the curve and simplifying gives x plus or minus 2, and substituting into y equals 2x gives our two coordinates. And the 2 points P and Q. And the sketch here shows the curve and P and Q. Question 5, a series solution, the binomial expansion in A to x squared, and the expression in B, the first three terms. So applying the expansion in A gives this expansion. And then for part B, we can see that the expression in B is x plus 8 times the expression in A. So using our result from A and multiplying and ignoring terms higher than x squared, first three terms required gives this expression. And for part B, thank you for watching. I'll start question 6 in the next video.